Hello, everyone. Today we are going to present about project risk management with a topic using examples, identify and apply any two project risk identification tools to identify risk that may affect water supply projects. The content is the introduction definitions, risk identification tools, key examples in water supply project, recommendations, conclusion, and references. Next. Risk identification, as it is defined in different books, is a crucial process in various fields, including healthcare project management, businesses aimed at proactively identify potential threats and uncertainties that could impact an organization's objectives. It involves systematically findings, recognizing and describing risks to understand what could go wrong, how it might affect the organization. This process forms the foundation for effective risk management, enabling organizations to develop strategies to mitigate and prevent negative impacts. Project risks is defined as an uncertain event or condition that, if occurs, has a positive or negative effect on a project's objectives. Project risk management is the process of identifying, analyzing, and responding to potential risks that could impact project objectives such as scope, schedule, cost, or quality. Its primary goal is to minimize the likelihood and the consequences of negative events while maximizing opportunities. Next. Identifying and managing risks is crucial for the successful completion of any water supply project because these projects are complex, involving numerous stakeholders, infrastructures, significant environmental consideration. Several tools and techniques can be employed to proactively identify potential risks. So I call upon my colleague, Patrick, to continue with risk identification tools and examples. Thank you.
Thank you, Edlon. I will go for the risk identification tools and examples. So I will start with number one, which is brainstorming in project risk identification. So the brainstorming as a tool of risk identification is a group creativity techniques used to generate a wide range of ideas on potential risk related to the project you are working on. So it is a commonly and effective tool used for identifying risks during the early stages of the project planning. So the reason why they say it's a common one is because it is used to get the insight from different team members, and it encourages the creativity thinking and open dialogues within the team. So the brainstorming team is composed by project stakeholders, they have team members, they have technical experts with different perspectives. So after you are done with the listing or the potential risk that could affect the project, so what the next to do is just to choose which risk to move to the next stage of the project scope, which is assessment or analysis. So I will call my fellow Lydian to continue with risk identification.
Okay, thank you, Patrick. I'm Lillian, and I'm going to present to you the risk identified during brainstorming. Next. So one is the technical risk. The example, it could be the equipment failure, like pump, filter, malfunction. The second risk is environmental risk. In the example is the source contamination, which could be the spill, the leak, disaster. Next. The third is the financial risk. It could be the cost of a loan, funding delays, and exchange rate fluctuation that could affect the international procurement cost. And the fourth risk is a social and political risk. And here is the example, like community opposition, regulatory change, and the political instability. Also, there is another risk, which is operational risk. And the example is the staffing shortage, power outage, and cyber threat. Let me call my friend to continue.
Thank you, Lillian. We are going also to talk about the brainstorming session, which is an idea to be a document with each identified risk that is described in details, which means include its potential causes, what are the reasons behind, what are the consequences, and initial risk rating. You are able to rate them by saying this is a high risk or a medium or a low risk, which give you actually a way to prioritize them and see how to mitigate them according to their rank. The risk register will then be used to prioritize risk for further analysis and mitigation plan as said. For the next slide, so we go to the next slide where we are going to talk about the SWOT analysis, water treatment plan project. The SWOT analysis actually examine both external and internal factors that can affect a project. So it's an analysis also that give us that image. So it helps the project team to understand the project current position and potential challenges. So with my colleague, then she's going to take us through different now challenges and the external and internal factors that affect our projects. Over to you, Isimbi.
Yeah, thank you, Jocelyn. So we'll continue with risk identified using SWOT tool. As Jocelyn had explained, we'll be having strength and weaknesses. So the strength will be the internal attributes that will give our project an advantage to contribute to its success. And here we'll be having examples such as reliable water sources, and then we'll be also having skilled personnel in our project, and also the government support, which will be supporting our project. And in the weakness, so the weaknesses are the factors that hinder our project. So examples of it will be aging infrastructure, budget constraints, and lack of geological data. So we'll continue with the opportunities and weaknesses. So in opportunities, these are external conditions that will help or leverage our success in our project. So in the examples, it will be available government funding and potential grants. We also have technological advancements such as new pipeline and also rising water demand. So in weaknesses, these are external factors that could negatively impact our project. So examples would be land acquisition issue, and then also resource competition, and in case of pipeline failures, then this would be our weakness. So I'll call upon Oba to continue with the next slide. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ms. Isimbi. First of all, the thing that I should add regarding the SWOT analysis, the project team used SWOT analysis to identify strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat, and that allowing them to plan strategy to maximize benefit and also address their risks. Thank you. Next, please. And as a summary, combining brainstorming and SWOT analysis allow project team to systematically identify and manage risks in water supply project. These tools help recognize internal strength, weakness, as well as external opportunity and threat, enabling proactive risk assessment and mitigation. Yeah, this structured approach enhance project planning and increase the chance of successful project delivery. After this, you can have also the references of what we are presenting you right now. Thank you so much and have a great one.